Okay, so here's the aorta and the ascending aorta and then the aortic arch, and then you have the thoracic aorta, and here's the diaphragm. So you'll have to go down to the abdominal aorta. But from the aortic arch, you can see the brachiocephalic, and then the brachiocephalic is going to give you rise to the common carotid. And so here's the common carotid as well. And then it splits, and now you have your internal carotid. In terms of the veins, here is the superior vena cava, and then you have your brachiocephalic branches. So this segment here is a longer segment than that one, but they're both brachiocephalic. Here is your internal jugular, and then your subclavian. Over here, you have the internal jugular, and then the subclavian. Remember that for the lungs, if it's blue, it is the pulmonary arteries, and if it's red, it is the pulmonary veins. And see how you can see two from this side and two from this side? Those four vessels are the ones that are going to connect into the left atrium. So this whole thing here is the left atrium. Here's your right atrium. And these guys are the ones that are connecting here, which are your pulmonary arteries coming off the pulmonary trunk. Okay, so the diaphragm's here, the liver's here, and we're going to pull that out. And you can see the celiac trunk is this region, and this is branching off, it's going to become your common hepatic. This is your left gastric, and then you have the splenic artery. This continues down to be your superior mesenteric. And the inferior mesenteric feeds the guts. Yeah, tough guts. And so it's branching off of here, and that is feeding the colon as well. So that's inferior mesenteric. In terms of venous return, you have the hepatic portal, and the hepatic portal is coming in through here. So that's going to go into the different lobes and eventually come out into the renal vein, which they're not showing so well, but that will connect to the inferior vena cava that will cross through the diaphragm. So your inferior vena cava is here, and you can't really remove it. Both of these separating here is your common iliac artery and vein, and then internal iliac artery and vein. This is your external iliac artery and vein. And as this comes through, this is your femoral and femoral artery and vein. So when it's deeper in the thigh, it would be the great saphenous vein. And the only other thing you see here is the axillary artery and vein. That's it.